It's in amongst the buckets and spades where the coalition partners have fought their latest battle, and it seems the Deputy Prime Minister has won.
It's coming! It's got you!
Nick Clegg hasn't just nibbled the ankles of his Conservative colleagues, he's completely obliterated them and their plans to allow nurseries and childminders to increase the numbers of children they look after. At the moment, a nursery assistant can look after 4 two-year-olds. Conservative ministers wanted to increase that to 6, allowing childcare providers to lower their prices and encourage more parents back to work. Nick Clegg isn't the only one who didn't back the plans. The industry itself wasn't keen either.
So along with the ratio increases, the government was saying that the members of staff would have to be qualified to a higher level. That would have meant that members of staff would have had to be paid more. By the time you work through those, one, the savings, and two, the increase in costs, it actually meant that there was no affordability that we could pass back on to parents.
This unilateral move by Nick Clegg is both unusual and unorthodox. He has, in effect, blocked plans by the Conservative Children's Minister Liz Truss. In doing so, he's no doubt going to add to the sense on the Tory backbenchers that the Lib Dems can't be trusted. No response from Liz Truss today, and listen to Nick Clegg and you'd think this was a unanimous decision.
This is a coalition. We take decisions collectively and we take decisions based on the evidence that we see. We asked parents, we asked nurseries what they thought. They said this is a bad idea, it's not going to help young toddlers in this country and it's not going to reduce the cost of childcare. That's why we've decided not to go ahead with it.
Sarah Philpott's 2 children are looked after by a childminder when she's at work. Measures have already been introduced by this government to help parents like her. There's 15 hours a week of free childcare for all 3- and 4-year-olds, which will be extended to some 2-year-olds in September. But Sarah still finds it a struggle.
It is very expensive childcare. It takes about 2/3 of my partner's wage, so it is a big chunk out of our income.
Catherine charges £32 a day, considerably cheaper than the average nursery. She says reducing that price just isn't an option. You charge £32 a day per child. You've got 5 children here. That's £150 you'll make today. That sounds like good money.
Yes, I can see where you're coming from, but if you actually then deduct my food bill, how much I pay my assistants, my public liability, my car, the petrol, the fuel, everything we provide for those children, all the toys, the facilities, the days we have out, actually the bottom line, there's often very little left.
Despite the Lib Dems' veto of the Tories' big idea, Number 10 says other measures to make childcare cheaper will be announced shortly. They believe 1 million parents could be persuaded back to work if the price is right.